Falco has a great combo game. He has many different combo starters. At low percentage, down throw is definitely the best combo starter. When using down throw, the follow-up choice will rely on the opponent's DI. If they DI down, follow up with a dash attack. If they DI up, follow up with a neutral air or a back air. Falco's neutral air has a wind box, which means the opponent will get sucked into the neutral air. And at higher percents, the up throw starts becoming better, since it will always lead into an up air, no matter how the opponent DIs. Up throw can also be a kill throw, unless the opponent DIs to the left or right. Back throw can also kill, unless the opponent DIs down. Falco's forward air has a hitbox when it lands. It can be inputted 1 frame before landing to create a landing hitbox. It's essentially a 1-frame aerial. Normally, it does 6 hits. So if you manage to land right when the forward air has ended, you will get 7 hits. And if it clashes with the opponent, it'll end up spiking. Falco can cancel his landing lag on his down air. You can do this by hitting the opponent with the first frame of the down air, and then immediately landing. This will cancel Falco's landing lag. This is tough to pull off consistently, but it's not that hard. I mean, it's certainly not as hard as this. Anyway, I highly recommend that you learn this, and use it to really punish your enemies. I do this by simply pressing Y to short hop, press the C stick downwards at the right timing, and fast fall by tapping the control stick downwards twice. If you don't know about frame cancelling, check out this video. It covers basically everything about Falco's down air cancel. Falco can recover in any direction. And by any direction, I mean literally any direction. You can also reverse it by doing up B and then immediately hitting the other direction. Falco can reflect with down B. There is, however, a window where Falco becomes vulnerable. The reflector does 5% damage and has a chance of tripping the opponent. You can reverse Villager's recovery, although if the reflector hits Villager, it'll just explode. You can also reflect Olimar's smashes. You can reduce the end lag on your Phantasm by first doing a short hop and then side B. You should always be using this method instead of a grounded Phantasm. Let's compare the end lag between the grounded Phantasm and short hop Phantasm. And if you do an off-stage Phantasm, the end lag will be even shorter. You do this by simply running off stage and using Phantasm towards the stage. You're also able to act after using the Phantasm in the air. During the Phantasm, it is not Falco that is the hitbox. It's actually the Phantasms that have a hitbox. And since the Phantasms end around here, the enemy won't get hurt anymore. So know your range on the Phantasm, otherwise you'll just end up passing enemies. Except for using the offstage Phantasm to recover, it should be used to position yourself back to the middle of the stage, as well as setting up for combos. The offstage Phantasm will also set up for kills. Offstage Phantasm to back air is usually guaranteed and cannot be air dodged. The short hop Phantasm can also set up for kills, although it's not as effective since the opponent will have time to act. At low percentage, if you hit your opponent with the Phantasm, they can either jump or attack. Air dodge is useless. Both jump and attack can be punished. If the opponent shields the offstage Phantasm, it won't really be punishable, since you can act very quickly after it. Even the short hop Phantasm is extremely hard to punish. Unless you have a character with an incredibly fast punish. The easiest way to punish this is before it passes you. The Phantasm can also spike on the ledge. You can only do this if you hold it down on the control stick after the Phantasm. If you don't hold it down, you will just end up trumping the enemy instead. Falco's lasers do 3% damage and makes the opponent flinch. They should only be used for extra damage and laser locking. At low percentage, down throw can potentially lead into a laser lock. Although if you shoot more than 3 lasers, the opponent will come out of the lock. So shoot only 3 lasers and then follow up. At higher percents, this won't work, although that's exactly what the forward throw is for. You can also lock the opponent with a forward tilt, which I actually prefer over lasers, since it opens up an opportunity for a frame-cancelled down air. Obviously, if the opponent techs, you won't be able to lock them. And if the opponent DIs up and jumps, it won't work either. Although if they do that, you can punish with a combo. Lasers go through most projectiles, as well as projectiles go through the lasers. This is always a bad trade, so be careful. Some projectiles will even deny lasers. Falco can cancel his jab animation on the edge. All you have to do is press A to do the jab, and stop pressing A for a second and start pressing it again. This also works on platforms. Falco can down throw Captain Falcon so that he bounces the other way. This works to about 140% depending on the stage. It doesn't work on stages like Delfino or Halberd. All of these can be teched. Another version of this also works on Link, Samus, and Bowser Jr., although it only works on certain stages and on very low percentage, so it's very situational, but it's good to know.
Thank you everyone for watching The Art of Falco. Next up will be The Art of Samus.
If this video taught you anything, then please subscribe for more of these videos, and share it and tweet it out to let others know. And shoutouts to Cyro and Attila for helping me out with this Falco guide.
I also really hope that you guys will follow me on my Twitch, because like it said before, it's live. So don't forget to check it out. See you next time.